And it's also the bit rate of MP3s on Napster when that was first a new thing, 128. I remember that.
That's also the that's also the resolution from my camera here.
But yeah, like I said, welcome everybody to episode 128. We got a great show for you. This is a big week right now. I have to quote Jeff Keighley from Opening Night Live. E3 did not die, it just moved. The largest game show in the world is now in Cologne, Germany every August. And yeah, I mean, we had an Opening Night Live. We had an Xbox Day 1 stream, and Bob is so disappointed because the pre-order for the ROG Ally X is still not up. Don't know what's going on there, but hey, enough about my troubles. To our esteemed guest, Colteastwood. Sir, how are you doing, and what have you been playing?
I'm doing really well. I've been really, really busy, but don't tell anyone, and we'll whisper so they can't hear. Because if you're on the internet, if you whisper, they can't hear you. Been playing Starfield a lot this past week. I'm running through the redacted a bunch of times because I never got to do that, and it's absolutely fantastic. I've been really enjoying it. I've got my gripes with Starfield, a laundry list, and a big video coming out soon about it, but that's what brought me back. And I put Mafia Old Country on the back burner because of it. Because when you're enjoying something, just let it happen. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah, that's true, man. I believe, who was it? It was either Paris or it was Destin. They said they're actually looking forward to this ROG Ally because it's going to help them with their backlog, because they won't be confined to some place to work on those games and those older achievements that they'd never get around to.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. That may help me out too, because I start games, I get gameplay for a podcast, and then the next week I start another game and I get gameplay for a podcast, and then the next week I start a game and I get yeah. It's a never-ending cycle. It's a vicious cycle. But
yep.
Yeah, Fabio, sir. What is the weather like in Brazil, and how are you doing, sir?
We are still having a bit of a cold weather, but other than that, like, of course, not as cold as you guys have. But yeah, I'm doing great. Just way too much work going on, but glad to be here as always. Colteastwood, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And I've been playing some, of course, Halo Infinite. Let's go there. I've been playing some Street Fighter 6 as well. I've been playing some Diablo 4. And I've been playing some Tekken 8.
Yeah, I usually ask you, before I ask you what you've been doing, I usually say, what have you been doing besides Halo? And I didn't do that this time because usually when I do it, you don't bring up Halo, but the day I don't do it, you bring up Halo. So see?
Yes.
Joke's on me.
It's important. It's always important to keep the things as they always are. I will be playing.
That's your fault, Bob.
Yeah, you're right. I made it happen. The guy that is showing that have a failed camera is Mr. Bashito. Sir,
the most
please tell me.
Professional one.
Yes. Tell me, is your mic working? Instead,
working, but not the camera.
Okay, I
fixed. It's going to be a disaster.
So look, I had the same problem before stream. Something on my computer had its hooks on my camera, and Discord wasn't allowed to access it. I unplugged the camera from the back of the PC. Then I plugged it back in, and when I plugged it back in, and I heard the da-dum in Windows, I looked to make sure the light hadn't come on the camera, and it hadn't. That means it's clear and ready for another app to hook it. And then when I connected Discord, it came right on. So, which it doesn't surprise me. I was running a lot of things, editing out the whole human factor from this gameplay you see on screen. These are all the trailers and game clips minus the human being talking points between them. So yeah, just games. Not going to put people on screen with subtitles. That's no, not going to do that. But Bush, how are you doing besides having a crappy camera? And what you been playing?
I've been still playing Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers. You know, I love my Souls games, so I just like exploring right now so far inside the game. The boss fights aren't really hard, but that's for somebody who's a Souls player. And trying to think what else I played. Oh, so Grounded. Grounded 2. That was a lot of fun. Me and C-Step played that. Had a nice time with that.
Had you played the first one a whole lot?
But solo.
Solo.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not easy.
No, it was fun though.
If it hadn't been for
So-
Assassin Lupa, I'd have had a hard time with the first one.
I wouldn't even have played it if it wasn't for her.
Right?
I was on, sorry, throw this story in. I was on a party chat with her back when she used to hang out with all of us. And she was going on and on for like an hour telling me all about how Grounded works. Because I said, oh, I tried it and I didn't really understand. And we kept dying. And she was telling me everything about how to fight the enemies, how to craft, what you need to get this. And she was talking and my head was spinning. I'm like, okay, I don't remember half of what you said. And then I told my kids, I was talking to Assassin Lupa. She said, we need to do all this stuff. And then my kids are like, let's do it. And so we went on, we played the game, and it was like from that moment on, and this was back in 2021, before the game came out, we were in early access. We were hooked. So it's because of her. She's amazing. I haven't talked to her in like 2 years.
I hope everything's good with her.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
you do know.
honestly, one of the things that I found quite interesting about Grounded in terms of Grounded 1 is because I also started the game and it didn't hook me because I was like, okay, I'm doing this, and then I died of thirst, I died of hunger, I died because of a fucking giant spider that showed up on my face, and I was playing that in first person. Like, the game completely changed it to me the moment I started to just, okay, I'm just gonna build a gigantic leaf tower straight up, collecting resources, and I'm going to be playing the game in third person. Like, the moment I started doing that, okay, I was hooked. I got into really enjoying Grounded, and it's just a blast to play. I've been playing for the last couple of weeks as well, mainly because I wanted to okay, let me try to learn more stuff before I jump into Grounded 2.
That it, Bush?
That's awesome.
That what you've been doing?
Yeah.
All right. Drawn TJ, the newest panelist, the youngster, with us for a couple months now. Sir, yeah, how you doing? I know you're usually working. Yeah, good thing you were able to get off early enough to be part of the show tonight. What have you been playing?
I've been when I have time, I've been playing Ready or Not. I've been playing Grounded 2. I like Grounded 2. It's actually pretty damn good. Like, it's way better than the first one. There's some things that I like better in the first one than the second one, but in terms of the base building, but I like number 2 a lot. It's really fun. I like the new map and everything. And I've been also playing lots of Path of Exile when I have a chance. But yeah, luckily I got off early enough so I could actually be on the show tonight because, man, I was telling my boss, I'm like, dude, I got a podcast I got to be on. And he's like, well, you're in luck because we're sending 2 guys home anyway because it's really slow. And I said, oh, thank God. Because either that or I'd still be there right now and all the way until probably 8, to be honest.
Oh, not fun.
So, yeah.
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, I thought the result was going to be like, oh yeah, by the way, boss, come on, I got a podcast to do. I need to leave work. And then he just said,
You're
okay, you're
fired.
fired. Yeah, like, goddamn.
You got plenty of time now. Your
Oh.
podcast.
Don't let me hold you up. You're fired then. Fuck you.
Hey, you all remember that year I was stuck on third shift and we didn't have a podcast. That was rough.
Yeah. That, I mean, shit happens in life.
Yeah, that it does. Me, of course, is KY Bob. Stands for Kentucky or the lube. I don't care. Whatever starts the conversation and
KY Jelly.
and
I mean,
wets your
he is the
whistle.
CEO of KY Jelly.
Yeah, well, KY was actually developed in Kentucky by a pharmaceutical
Like,
company.
I mean, either that or he is the CEO of Toys for Bob, and we had no idea.
I wish.
That's where the money comes from.
No, Toys R Us, not Toys for Bob.
But this week I've been playing some games on Steam. I've been playing Dread Zone. I've been playing Tempest Rising. I've been playing the new update of the game Vane came out. It's a survival RPG, first person apocalypse zombies. Bob's jam basically. I've been playing that. Been playing Twitter. Got an all new high score on Twitter. And I've been playing video capture for you good folks. For the last 2 days, I have lived back here in the studio watching these long streams. Colt, correct me if I'm wrong, but as the game shows get fewer and fewer, it seems like the ones we do get longer and longer.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about... Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, yeah, they have been. The state of plays are fairly short. Like, they're a nice, good length. But, yeah, the other ones have been getting longer.
Even Opening Night Live couldn't go on without a pre-show.
Oh, yeah, they always do that.
And the pre-show games were not that bad, actually. Bubsy 4D. I'll be playing Bubsy 4D. Yeah.
I'm glad that there is this game, but at the same time, I'm so pissed off. Even Bubsy is getting a new game, while Banjo, Crash, and Spyro are like, fuck up.
Nobody loves Banjo like you.
I do. I don't care.
Mr. Bobby, how you doing? Mrs. Bob.
Yeah. Bushido said hi, Mrs. Bob.
I mean, I thought it was only Colt there was a special guest here. What are you doing there?
Yeah, it happens. But yeah.
Set up a camera on Mike and let her join us. Come on now.
I've invited her before. She said it's not her jam, so. Yep.
But yeah, chemistry together.
Yeah, you all can talk about chemistry together, and the rest of us will just be here like. Yeah, not a good idea.
Basically, that's it.
Like I could sit here and talk about engineering for 6 hours, and you all would be ready to throw something at me. That's how it works.
I mean, maybe Colt would be the only one who would understand, but
Colt would be taking notes.
I love engineering. Yeah.
There we go. There we
be
go.
taking
you
notes.
You got yourself.
I'll know what I'm talking about on my podcast now. Yeah. Before we get into the nit and gritty of the show, I just want to remind everybody: hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. Help this fledgling little channel out, and you can catch the audio replay wherever you get your audio podcasts at, starting tomorrow evening. And yeah. First on, we're going to talk about Opening Night Live, and I got to be honest with you, Opening Night Live, was very interested in what I saw from Kronos, New Dawn, and Resident Evil Requiem. I'm excited to go back to Raccoon City for the first time in 20 years. And see how it's just become a living hellhole, pretty much. Because from what we've seen in the gameplay, it doesn't look like they haven't fixed it. It's just rotting. And yeah, that's going to be That's going to be pretty pumped up. Before I run through and start asking questions, who watched opening night live?
I watched bits and pieces of it, but not all of it.
Oh, you
That's what.
watched the highlights. That's what you watch.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Well, that's all we're going to
I
talk
mean,
about. Is the highlights.
I mean, I just love how he tries to be so like, how he tries to be polite. I watched bits and pieces instead of just like, I just watched a few shit, just some things that interested me.
Well,
and
I
that
could
was
sugarcoat it and just be like, yeah, it was just nothing but a bunch of people talking and games here and there.
I
Oh,
watched
goodness.
what was convenient, so like I watched some bits and
Wow, got it
pieces.
on.
Come on.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
we got Jeff Keighley on stage, and there were a lot of people there from the
Dear
community.
Lord.
Paris was there. Destin was there. There was a lot of other.
Jez is there.
Yep, Jez was there.
Yes.
Yep,
Randy? Was Randy there as well?
Hot take. I think Paris should host Summer Games Fest instead of Keeley. I
Yeah.
like Paris better.
What that take is because
I could
prefer
see that.
Keeley.
Yeah,
Keeley just seems too like one-sided, and you could tell like he gets a little bit fanboy, if you know what I mean. Just saying.
I mean,
Yeah,
when it
definitely
comes
know what you
to,
mean.
When it comes to Hideo Kojima, you can be sure. Yeah, he is always going to be like, holy crap, this is going to be the main highlights.
I know.
Because he usually turns the translator is like, what's this guy saying this time? So yeah,
Shout out to Punny050 in the chat. C Steph, what's up, C Steph?
No.
But yeah, it seemed like it took off a little slow for me, especially like the pre-show for opening night live. There was not really anything that screamed even AA. I mean, there was a lot of pixel art games. I'm really excited about, like I said, Bubsy 4D, the He-Man game that looked cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of the He-Man take on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle side scrollers that we've been getting here lately. Yeah, I could see me doing that with He-Man, especially if I get to play with She-Ra. If I get to play with She-Ra, I'm there. I can't even remember what her superpower was, but I want to do it.
Just a female version of him.
Yeah, it could be. But yeah, there were some things that came up in opening night live. Yeah.
I
Like
wonder
what?
it
What?
was.
Like what?
I mean, like, you see how much of a great host he is. Like, there were some things, and then what was? He won't tell us. You gotta figure it out.
Well, give me a second here. I need to jog my memory.
You don't remember you're watching the highlights right now. Is that what it
No,
says?
I'm not watching the highlights. There was just a lot of things.
There was a lot of stuff in that damn show.
There was. Oh, the Cinder City. The Cinder City trailer. Cinder City is definitely going to be a day one play for me. Wiseau Gamer will not be able to be here. He just sent me a text message. He had an opening night at his kid's school, and his wife usually takes care of that. But because he is a teacher, a professor, his son is taking a bunch of honor classes this year, and he really wanted his dad to be there to be able to talk to the honor students, so that I guess he could translate all the stuff that that this teacher said that he didn't understand. But yeah, let's see, Warhorse Studios, Kingdom Come Deliverance, Legacy of the Forge. So the Kingdom Come Deliverance is getting a a DLC, Chronos: The New Dawn, opening live. That was really good. I kind of Bloober Team really didn't really catch me with their first game.
They're hit and
Skill?
miss.
Yeah, they are hit and miss. But
They
Chronos: The
make
New
a
Dawn,
decent game, and they
The
make
Chronos
a
was
really good
though.
game. Yeah, it's
Chronos was really promising. I'm really stoked for that game. They had a
50-50.
little spot later on where they talked to a couple of the developers of the studio, and he was giving some. I was glad they were giving some pointers, because I was like, oh, if I did it, I would have never thought that. I would have never known that. Like when you kill or put down one of the monsters, you're supposed to burn his body. If you don't burn his body, he'll melt back with another monster, making him stronger. So I was like, I'm locking that in. So it must be a few more things that they have inside the game that I'm gonna need to know about.
anybody here tonight a Black Myth Wukong fan?
I just got the game, but I haven't played it. I don't know if it's really my thing, but we'll see.
Because
I mean,
they
depends.
I don't like
Are
the way they handled
Souls-like
it.
games your thing?
What's that?
Boycott it.
I mean, like it depends. Are Souls-like games your thing?
Not a lot of them, no. But I don't know. My friend said I probably won't love it like they did, but we'll see.
Those fans.
But it's interesting. It's running at 60 frames on the Series S, like nearly locked
Yes.
from what that testing shows. And I guess the PlayStation guys just don't know what in the world they're talking about. Apparently, kind of embarrassing.
Hiding the fact that it was a time exclusive.
I mean, the interesting part, the most interesting part when it comes to the Xbox Series S is, of course, there's going to be limitations in either the resolution or the performance, or if you are going to be putting like ray tracing. There's no way in hell you are going to have a flawless experience by adding 60 FPS, ray tracing, and try to achieve that in 1080 or 1440p. There's no way there's going to be happening. So the most ideal thing that you are going to be doing with the Series S is exactly like Ninja Theory or Crytek have done with Hellblade 1 Remaster Special Edition and Crysis Remaster, which is we are giving you a performance mode, resolution mode, and ray tracing mode. So at the end of the day, the main thing that comes to having a good experience with the Series S is not necessarily just the hardware. I think it's mainly how how well the studio is willing to optimize the damn thing for the console. Otherwise, of course, it's not going to be working.
Now,
Yep.
on Series S, is it running at 720 or did they get it to run at 900?
No, I think it's 720.
Oh man, it'll look good on
around that.
it'll look good on a small screen.
Oh my god.
I thought the base PS5 was running like 983p or something like that.
Like the game is not well optimized for any platforms. Maybe
No,
PC,
yeah,
but like
yeah.
I'm not sure about it. But otherwise, other than that, for what I saw, it looks quite good for the Series S, considering how much like fuss the game was all caused about it.
Oh, yeah. You mean the yes it was, no it wasn't money heading from a certain platform?
Yep. Yep, exactly.
It was money hatted. I mean,
Oh, we didn't.
all you have to do is
exactly.
you just have to call a couple of people liar and then in that debate. But yeah, it was money hatted.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. Like exactly 1 year after the damn thing, oh yeah, by the way, the Xbox platform, the Xbox
Right.
port is announced. Yay!
Something wrong with it. Yeah, there's something wrong with it. You're
You know,
wrong.
I-
The listing what I just found, well, not listing, but what I found on the internet is it says 60 frames and 1440 on the Series S.
Seriously,
What?
Yeah, that's
How?
what it says at least.
how?
I don't
You
know.
know,
It's doing what?
I'll tell you what I read.
60 FPS and 1440p?
1440, that's what it says. Yeah.
Oh
That's what it
no,
says.
don't.
You sure
Isn't
that's
that
not Series
upscaled?
X?
No, see,
Isn't that
yes.
upscale?
That's what I put in. I made sure before I said it again, said it in my head again. I was like, oh, that's yes, huh? I mean, I saw it did well on a couple of posts about the Series S, but I don't remember what the resolution was. I knew it had 60 frames, but I don't remember what the resolution was.
Yeah.
But I will admit, I used it that whole time I was in Chicago, and the Series S is a nice little beat. It's a really good console. I didn't have
Yes.
any issues at all, internet or frames or anything.
Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah, I
But like,
do
it's good to
remember.
see that.
I do remember
Like, I
saying
just
a week or so ago that it's funny how they've got this game ready to go exactly a year from its release on the PlayStation. It's almost like they had this version sitting on a shelf just waiting for the moment that they were allowed to do it. It's wow. Because of all the problems that they said that they had, we can't get it going because of the Series S, and games have to have parity between the two, and the only one that was able to come out without the parity was oh shoot, I can't even
Baldur's
remember now.
Gate.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate. It was like 3 months for that split screen mode. Yeah.
Yeah. It's but if you like Black Myth Wukong Cult, then you're gonna love Black Myth Zonku.
Love it.
They've already started to develop Black Myth Zonku or Zonkui. I butchered it one of the two ways.
Song part is out.
Zonkui.
Zonkui.
And like,
Ah,
and it was announced, and it was already announced to be released on Xbox as well. Every platform.
Oh, was
Yes.
it announced for Xbox already? Really?
Yeah, like it was revealed the platforms that they are going to be releasing the game on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Probably next generation. I don't
Right.
think we are going to be seeing that in this one right now.
Yeah, I would be
Oh.
very doubtful. It
Oh,
may be
wow.
cross-gen.
Would you say so? Like, considering that they do have some missteps in terms of optimization. Even on the PlayStation 5 and PC, they showed that there are some issues with the way they are optimizing their games. So maybe they will try to prefer to go for the next generation, which
Yeah.
is more powerful.
Yeah, maybe they learned from the experience. Because no matter how strong the console is, you still gotta optimize it right. Optimize
Yep.
it right. It's gonna run like crap.
Mhm.
Sure, I guess I do. Welcome to Game Set Live, where my family brings me farm animals from behind the house.
Well, I mean, I meant to bring him in just to show Mom how big they've gotten, and then I let go of him, and he ran.
This is a duck, everybody. We have ducks.
There we go. There we go.
He might poo. Don't hold him like that.
All right, here
You're
goes
holding
the duck.
That's not how you hold a duck. That's really not how you hold.
Well,
Oh,
I've not been skilled in holding ducks.
I mean, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to watch Bob kill a duck on screen.
Well, I
So,
tried not
pay-
to, but I just kind of got.
Pay very much attention. This is the neck. This is where you don't touch. And then you just crack it open, and that's it.
Oh,
My goodness.
yelling. Get
See?
out.
See?
Oh my god. Oh my.
That's what
Okay.
you have to be dealing with.
But no, I think back to what we were talking about. I think Zonku, it could be cross-platform. I really think it could, because it's one of those games that's coming out. It's got enough of a following with Black Myth Wukong on the present platform that it would be, it's just like PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. It would make no sense to sell a game on a platform that is just beginning its player base and not including the let's hope Xbox has at least 35 million series consoles by the time it does it, and PlayStation will probably have over 100 million. Why would you leave them out? We've seen it with a lot of different games that cross-platform. I believe the first really big game that cross-gen was Destiny. Destiny was the first huge game to really cross-gen and take advantage of that Xbox 360, PS3 era into Xbox One and PS4. It'd be ridiculous not to do it, especially if everything scales. A quote from dealer: "Everything scales." So scalability. You can turn it down a little bit. This game is not going to come with brand new tech we've never seen before. It's just going to be, just may use more features, but you can leave them out and it'll look and run no worse than Black Myth Wukong runs. And Bob gets to say Zukang a whole lot.
I mean,
Right?
really, that depends on when the game's getting released, because it might be like literally years away. Like, okay, we are just going to be seeing the game at the middle of next generation. Would they be willing then to be releasing the game on the previous generation platforms?
It
Or
depends on,
since
I would say, if they're working on it now, let's just, for argument's sake, working on it now. If they're working on it now, they still have the old kits, and they only have UE5. So nothing will be changed unless they have another version of UE5 or like UE6 or something like that. If they still have the kits from now, then it's still going to be sort of like this. You could do it. You could do wonders with it if you optimize it right and, like you said, upscale it. But like you said, I don't know when they're going to start developing it. So if they start developing it later on, that's different.
Yeah. I think that if it,
Especially like a couple years in development too, yeah, it'll definitely be this generation.
if it can't come out within the first 12 months of the PS6 and the Xbox PC, if it can't come out in that first 12 months, then it is going to be locked to new gen.
Yeah.
I mean, from what we experienced during this generation, where we are seeing cross-gen games to this day, like the next Call of Duty is going to be cross-gen, for what I remember. Would you be sure about that?
Have we really seen any games really that's this, new generation? This generation?
No, we did. I mean, we did kind of see, like,
that kind of
Microsoft
like sure. Like, have we seen the game that really can do everything that the consoles can do, and even push a 4080, as far as graphical capacity and frames? No, I don't think so. Me personally, I don't think so. A lot of the games look good, and they've been in development for years, so it doesn't really. They look good though, so I'm not gonna, make it like I'm not doing a good job, but I don't know. It doesn't really feel like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we can all just accept the fact that with each passing year, each passing generation, that we get like the more and more we have to get used with the fact that games are not going to have that visual transition that we had from the 360 to the 360 PS3 to the Xbox One PS4 generation, where we saw Rise, the Son of Rome, where we saw Killzone, Shadowfall, and it was like, holy crap, those games looks amazing, and there's nothing like it in the 360 generation. Like this generation has been like, okay, I think I saw these visuals before. There wasn't like a game that made. I think so. Like I can't speak for everyone here, but like to me at least, there wasn't a game that I'm like, holy crap, this is amazing. Just like I saw the visuals of Rise Son of Rome on the previous generation. You know what I mean? But of course, in terms of other effects, I do agree. I do agree. There are some really nice next generation features, but like as time will go on, I think we are going to be less and less impressed with visuals, and we'll be focusing
But it is.
way more in terms of like the VFX environments and file
Frame
size,
rate.
I imagine, frame rates, as well as loading times.
Yep.
Just a way more
Yeah.
technical stuff.
Well,
Right.
we still need a little bit of a CPU boost in this gen. I mean, like I've said many times before, consoles always seem to be behind on CPU. Xbox One, PS4 era was plagued with Jaguar. Series consoles and PS5 came out, and then what happened 7 days after they came out? AMD released Zen 3, and these consoles were stuck with Zen 2, which we know it suffers on frame rate when it comes to high fidelity. You can put it at 1080p and or 900p and crank the roof off of it, but if you want anything with some good effects and some good detail, you really Zen 3 was the starting point. It was a good place to hop into PC gaming too. Everybody I know is at least running a Zen 3 or higher. But it could happen. Like I said, if it comes out in the first 12 months, then I think it'll be cross-gen. If not, then they'll be stuck to one platform. And if it's cross-gen, it'll just look like Wukong, which I don't think anybody's going to have
It
a
doesn't
problem
look
with that.
bad at all. It looks really good.
Yeah.
Looks fantastic, actually. I think
What do you
maybe the
think?
expectations for us was a little too high. Maybe that's what it was too.
What do you think, Colt? You think it'll be locked to new gen, or do you think it'll be a cross-gen game?
The Black Myth game?
Yes.
The next one, yes.
Zongkui.
When do they say it's coming out?
It has not have a date. It does not have a date. They just said
I mean,
that the studio began working on it as soon as they got
Oh, okay.
Wukong
Yeah, it'll be
on its way to
cross-gen.
Xbox.
There's going to be a ton of cross-gen. In the beginning of the generation, when Matt Booty said that they were going to support last generation for 1 to 2 years into the generation of Series S and X, they were mocked, they were laughed at, they were made fun of. They said they were holding back the generation. PlayStation has actually been supporting PS4 longer than Xbox has supported Xbox One with their first-party studios. And now the leadership of PlayStation and Xbox are talking about how much of a mistake it is to jump fully into next gen. One of PlayStation's biggest problems is they can't get people off of the PS4. So they're seeing big games get supported on the PS4. So the next Xbox and the PS6 will be cross-gen for at least 2 to 3 years is my prediction. I think that people will benefit of it because I really don't believe that games are held back by supporting last generation, because we've had some incredible looking games. When you talk about what has blown your face off this generation, just look at Red Dead Redemption 2 at the end of last generation. That's a Gen 8 game. I think that's what it was, Generation 8. And it is better than anything that we've had this entire generation. It's not about what the hardware can do. It's what developers, the scope of what they want to build for a game. It's not about scaling like Dealer said. It's about developers have a certain scope of hardware and customers they're trying to reach. And it's really more important that they make an incredible game that runs really well on your hardware, not if it pushes everything to the boundary like a Crysis. Will it run Crysis? Will it run Crysis didn't make Crysis 1 the best game ever. It's not even that great of a game. I think Crysis 2 was the way better game. So
How dare you? No, just
I really think that we
How
shouldn't be
dare
thinking
you.
about cross-gen. We should think about how good is the game and what will its longevity be. Because if a game can reach more people, this is why PlayStation and Xbox are moving multi-platform. Because once you reach a larger audience, your franchise has better chance to survive, has better success, better chance for a sequel when the game sales reach a certain peak number that we're not seeing lately. There's a whole can of worms with the AAA industry right now. Like in the beginning of the show, KY, when you said, I didn't see a lot of great AAA stuff at games on opening night live. I don't give a flying crap what's AAA. Lately, the past couple of years, AAA has been an insult. If someone says my game's AAA, it's a joke. The best games, AA and indie games, have been eating the lunch of the best exclusives and the highest rated or big studios that have a hard time launching a game that just wins over the masses. When Expedition 33, Kingdom Come Deliverance do better than Monster Hunter Wilds and Ubisoft, you know there's a shift in the industry where it's about talent, it's about creating a great experience, not trying to hit some kind of phantom hardware target. Ooh, that was a long thing. I'll take a break now.
Yeah, I agree. You know, I don't like people. I don't usually talk. I usually don't bring up other content creators' viewpoints. Not ones that I don't know personally. Like, you know, I mentioned Colt a lot on this show. I mentioned stuff Dealer used to say, but I know these guys
Just
personally.
only
I
talk shit
don't
about you guys, okay? Just
listen. I don't know. Oh no, it's Alex. But on his stream, he said on his he did a recap of opening night live, and he said that what he really liked best about opening night live was the pre-show, because of these smaller indie games, and it feels like all these AAA studios are falling into the same line. They're going after the same goal, and they're reaching into their catalog and they're pulling out the same stuff. That's why Expedition 33, a small studio, odds are it's going to win Game of the Year because it was amazing. And I don't like turn-based games, but that one's got it's got a niche to it, and yeah. The He-Man game,
games I watched it too.
the Bubsy
really
4D game.
Mm-hmm.
There's a game coming up called Scrolling Death. I saw it and I thought, you know, that could be fun. It really could, because you've got to get enough loot without falling behind to let the scrolling screen, who is death, take you. And you've got to get enough loot to pay the ferryman so that you can go on to the next area. Nobody else is coming up with these ideas. We're just getting regurgitated, better looking stuff that we saw in the last game. I mean,
all we're getting is Souls games. We're getting just a bunch of Souls games, and we don't even hardly get open world action games anymore. They're so few and far between.
We don't. And Souls games, I mean, to me, Souls games, that's like a VR topic. That's a niche category. Some people really love Souls games.
It's not niche, but a lot of the Souls games don't see a big audience, but some of the Souls games are the biggest games ever. So
yes.
But would you agree that those Souls games see the same audience? I don't particularly think that audience is growing end over end.
Yeah, I think so too. Did you see the game where the guy was watching over this city, and you have to wait for him to either turn his attention away from you or go to sleep before you take action to do certain things?
Oh, that's
breaking
cool.
into a house, and and I don't know what the concept is. I mean, of why you break into the house and take things or whatever. But I thought that was interesting. I forgot the name. I don't know if I wrote it down because I don't remember the name. But I thought it was really cool because here's a game again doing something that nobody's ever done before. I've never seen anything like this. So I'm interested in that game to understand the dynamics and how the gameplay is, as far as like when he's asleep and when he's not looking or whatever. Just like a German soldier or Russian soldier.
Yes. I'm trying to remember the name of it. I'm flipping through all the major reveals right now, and I don't I'm not seeing it. Not seeing anything that jumps out at me.
Hmm.
No.
I didn't write it down. I'm shocked. Yeah, because that game really impressed on me. I thought it looked pretty good. This game you got Bear running looks good too.
Oh yeah, the one on screen right now, that is Dying Light, the Beast.
Yes.
I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's gonna be so good.
What is
So
the
good.
premise on the Beast? Like, you play as Kyle Crane or whatever. You play as the original guy, right?
Yeah, you play as the original guy. At the end of the game, he didn't actually. He was taken by scientists. At the end of the first game, he got into a helicopter and he thought he was being rescued, and he got put into, like, they were doing scientific experiments on him, and they've basically turned him into from what I can gather, and I'm not trying to speak facts here, just from what my observations is, they've turned him into a human hybrid that has the powers of the volatiles, the ones that come out at night during Dying Light. So he can, when you start out the game, he's got to do so much melee attacks, and he's got to do so much killing of the undead to get him to the point where he can activate his abilities. And it's kind of like a bonus that you build up the meter on. But the developer said that as you get further in the game, you will get more in tune with these skills, and you will be able to pull them off at will, which could be really awesome. Yeah. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good because at the gameplay that's on screen right now, I do believe towards the end of it, the guy actually he gets surrounded by like 20 or 30 zombies, and he pulls his special instincts, and he with his hands and fists kills them all. It's pretty wild. Next on Opening Night Live, we're only going to talk on the major things Opening Night Live, and then I want to dive right into Xbox's first day. But I would be lying that if I said I wasn't seriously pumped up about Resident Evil Requiem, because I, for one, love the direction. I beat Resident Evil 4 on the GameCube. That's the only reason I bought a GameCube.
Gosh.
Yes, the only reason I bought a GameCube was to play Resident Evil 4. I tried Resident Evil 3. I didn't finish 3. I beat 1 and 2, the originals. Haven't beat the remakes. 5, me and my wife, Kitty Cat, we beat 5 together. I really enjoyed 5. I don't know if 5 will get a reveal, because 5 is it's touchy in today's PC culture.
Come on now.
Well, it was because of where it takes place, and somebody's gonna say, "Well, all the zombies are this."
They were complaining when the game came out. When it was brand new, they were complaining. I'm sure they're over it by now.
Wow, really? I didn't.
Oh yeah, there was big problems with that game when it came out. Yeah, they didn't like that.
Hold on, it came out on 360, and yet you're right. You're right. In 360, I really wasn't part of the online community as far as podcasts and content creators and stuff like it go. I didn't watch a lot of shows back then. So I really, you're right. I wasn't on Twitter. I don't believe I got on Twitter until the 2009 NFL draft, just so I could see what my poor Cleveland Browns were looking at. The only reason I got on Twitter was because of sports, because I wanted to see what the buzz was around certain players. And you're right. I would not have known what the whole commercial or social feel was around a game before the Xbox One. Really?
Yeah.
I could just go off my own personal feelings, and with Resident Evil 5, I didn't have an issue with Resident Evil 5. I figured it's in Africa. These are the indigenous people. It makes sense. That's just the way I took it. I could see it going differently now. So I don't know. 6, I would like to see a remake of 6.
I don't get it. I didn't pay any mind, like you said. It was where you are, So I didn't see any problem with anything. I just liked Shiva, you know what I mean. So I was pretty happy with that.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. We're different.
So we're lagging about 5 minutes behind the show on playing on YouTube because they're just showing the Beast trailer that we just talked about. Bloom Walker, I think, was just got off the screen.
Yeah, I do apologize. I did a speed test before the show, and it was just fine. But now my wife and kids are home, and they've been gone all day. So I'm sure they're all online doing something.
I mean, you can just like, come on now, out with you.
But you know what? The great thing about OBS is that I'm recording this show. All I do is go into Power Director and strip the video off the recording, and then render just the audio as an MP3 WAV file, and then send it up to Pocket Cast. I think I send it.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I just pull the file that OBS has recorded, which is everything that we see and hear, and in Power Director I just X out the little eye over the video, and then all that's rendered after that is audio in whatever format I tell it to. But that way I've got the whole show backed up, so if there is a problem with the stream, like I'll always compare the next day how long I recorded for versus how long is on YouTube. And if there's a difference, then I replace what's on YouTube with what I have recorded. So, but yeah, so like I said, I've been on board with Resident Evil since 7. I liked 6, but I couldn't get anybody to play 6 with me. My wife and my brother-in-law didn't like it. It was very
everybody
action-based.
says it's terrible. I liked it.
To Resident Evil?
Yeah, Resident Evil 6. It's the one where it was multiplayer. You could co-op.
Because I started right from the top.
I really enjoyed that one.
And it had three different viewpoints. But 7 was the first one that was like people under the stairs is what it reminded me of, because you were in the walls and you were sneaking around the house. So 7 got me.
House.
Yeah. 7 got me. 8 got me. And now 9 looks like it's taking us back to Raccoon City, and it's gonna be wild. And I can't wait to get back there and just see how bad it's gotten. And yeah, pumped about it.
Don't make me look old. You played it too, right?
Me?
Yeah, the first Resident Evil.
Yeah, I've only played 3 to completion. That's the only one I finished, the 3 remake from like 2018 or 2019. I played around with I played like a quarter of 2, but I've never played the Resident Evil games. Like back when they first came out, I wasn't gaming. I was going to college, and I just wasn't a gaming fan anymore at that time. And so as they've kind of persisted around, like when they were out in the 360, like when KY was talking about those, I wasn't interested in. Actually, when I got back into gaming when I was like about 30, I got like back hardcore into gaming. I was not interested in horror games or any like scary games like at all. Like, so Resident Evil and Outlast and stuff like that, Evil Within, none of that stuff like interested me whatsoever. And I always thought of Resident Evil as that horror third-person game, and I just never really played it. And I've never had anything against them, but like when I've tried it, I'm like, yeah, those games are too scary for me. I don't want to have to keep the lights on, and then when I got into 3, I really loved it, but I didn't.
Resident Evil 7, right?
Yeah,
that was
my
right?
blood curdling scream was Resident
I
Evil 7.
remember
Yeah.
that. I remember
Yeah.
that. I was watching it, fell out laughing. That was a good one. I'm sorry, good.
Yeah, so yeah, it's just one of those things. Everybody loves the series, and I just never really got into it. So I don't. There's people in the community, like, if you don't like something they like, or vice versa, they'll write. I have a friend who's really giving me a hard time lately because I've been truly enjoying my time with Starfield this past week. Like, just after making this video about everything they need to fix, like, just really enjoying it. And the guy's like, no, game's trash, game's mid. Why are you even playing it? I'm like, I'm enjoying the game right now. I'm really happy and having a good time. No, man, it's not even that good. Animations are jank. It's mid. Combat's AI is dumb. I'm like, I'm gonna say it again. I'm really enjoying my time right now with this game. I don't know. That's just how it is. So I don't play the Resident Evil games, but when people talk about how excited they are about I played like 6 hours of Resident Evil 8, a Village. I got kind of far into it. I'm like, it becomes, maybe it's because I'm a wimp. It becomes slightly stressful sitting down and playing a game that is very scary. And the only exception is that I pushed through is Dying Light. Like the first 20 hours, I wouldn't go out at night. I don't like scary movies either. I just don't. I've watched a bunch of them. I just don't really enjoy them. Yeah, so Dying Light, I had to push through because I loved the game so much. And same thing with Resident Evil 3. I loved it so much, I just kept going. But I need to give them a bigger shot. I really do. Because I probably would love them like Mag does.
Like it is quite interesting that you say that in terms of like Resident Evil Village being like very scary, because I can only say about like just one part of the game that is quite scary. In other terms, Resident Evil 8 is way more like a Capcom trying to test the waters in order to see if a Resident Evil 4 remake was going to be profitable. Because if you look and analyze the game, there's quite a lot of similarities in those games, in Village and Resident Evil 4, when you come to think of it. So like I find it quite interesting to think that maybe I don't know what you guys think about it, but like would you guys say that Resident Evil 9 Requiem might try to be a way for Capcom to test the waters if a Resident Evil 5 remake could work or something like that?
Possibly. If I go back to Village, I'm playing in third person now. I have to admit, in first person, it's a little more stressful than playing it in third person because I played
It is
7.
extremely stressful.
I like
Looking at
both
7,
camera views.
and
Oh, Lord,
7 had its moments, and the only reason why I didn't jump on the parts Cole did is because I saw it would have happened to him. So I was actually looking for the whole game in the beginning. I said it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
So
it's gonna
you
happen.
cheated by
It got
looking
me
at
because I real
Colt's
bad stuff.
Colt's reactions.
Yeah,
Totally.
But the first person mode to
I
me
mean-
makes it a little more tense.
I thought you were
Because
original,
like,
Shido.
I mean, like Village's baby level. God damn it, that guy.
oh,
That's
yeah,
just horrendous.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
yeah.
I thought it was great.
I don't like to be scared. I really hate to be scared.
I think Hargy.
I
gave me
love
a-
scary games, and I want one that makes you so terrified you don't want to play it ever again.
What's
I'm-
your
I've been-
problem, man?
I've been trying to find a good horror game.
Play
the only one that
Visage with
kinda
the lights
freaks
off.
me out- The only one that kind of freaks me out, well, not really now because you look at the graphics, it's really outdated. But I loved Fear. I like the game.
Oh
Fear.
yeah, I played. Yeah,
Lord.
I want
played
them
that
to
one back
make a
in the day,
new
too.
one. The
I would
assholes
love
won't make a
that.
new one.
Okay, if any of the developers are thinking about it, do it, because CJ is going to buy this shit. So if any
Oh
of the
yeah, I'll
developers
definitely buy it
of-
day one.
No.
Yeah.
If any of the developers of Fatal Frame decide to make a remake of that game, TJ is gonna buy it, and I'm sure he's going to be
One
scared.
guaranteed
He's
sale.
going to scare the shit out of him.
I'm gonna play on my Dolby Atmos surround sound system. I'll play it.
So
I'll
I don't
enjoy
know. I may be the only one here, but like I said, I try to only talk about people that I'm good friends with. One of them is Wilmy Hood. Wilmy Hood, we're thinking about you. We know you just had heart surgery.
Wilmy Hood's good.
Our Wilmy Hood had a heart cath put in. It's hereditary.
Oh,
He had an artery that was 75% blocked. It's hereditary. He said
Holy
he doesn't even eat fried foods. So, but
God.
me and him
damn.
both love horror games and horror movies. And I kept telling him, I was like, dude, I want something to really scare me. You know, yes, we all get jump scares. We get jump scares in games that aren't even
We need
supposed to be
something
horror
creepy.
games.
Well, they got
Like-
the new Michael Myers game coming out. If you guys saw
No,
that,
that's not gonna be scary though. I know where KY Bob's going with this. Like we need something creepy, something that makes your skin
Well,
crawl
what's
when
the
you
game,
play it.
Okay, well, I'm about to tell you. Wilmy Hood told me that. Wilmy Hood said, Bob, you got to play Visage. You have to play Visage.
Heard of it.
Visage had me on the edge of my seat the entire
Really?
time that I played it.
Okay.
Yes, and it is very cheap right now on Xbox Live. It's not an expensive game. It's a few
What kind of game is it?
It's a horror suspense game. It's a mystery. Like you're in a house and something has happened in the house and you keep replaying things in your head and going to that part of the house and you're uncovering a mystery trying to figure out what's happened in the house, and things in this house like to move on their own. Like you'll go through one part of the house and the atmosphere of Visage is great. The atmosphere of Visage is kind of like some of the rooms the lights will be off, but it's so dark in the room you can't find the light switch. So you're forced to go through this dark room. And then some rooms are just dimly lit. And so you'll be walking through this house and you'll be looking for clues. And you'll go through, it's like that scene in the first Resident Evil where you walk down that hallway 20 times and nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
But the 21st time, them dang birds come flying through the windows. And it scared the living crap out of me. It's kind of like that because it was birds, but then it was birds the first time the windows broke, but it was dogs the second time you went through it after the windows broke, wasn't it?
No, I thought the dogs were first.
I thought, okay, no, it's been so long, and they've never remade the first one, so I've never went back to it. You could be right; it could be dogs, but like you'll be walking through this house, and you'll come downstairs, and you'll look, and you're like, I don't remember it looking like that the last time I was through here, and then you're like, whoa. Something's down here. It's moving stuff around. And so you start sneaking around. And I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm not going to spoil. Yeah. Visage. Visage. You will thank me later if you like that type of game. It is. Yeah.
I'll let you test it out first for me.
Yeah. It's wild.
How do you spell it?
Visage. Pronounced Visage.
Okay, let me look that up.
And I think the definition of visage, it's like mirage, but it is what you see. It's I think the definition is what you see is not
it's a psychological horror. I love psychological horror games.
Yeah, it's pretty psychological.
Oh, folks, God damn, you guys are really sick. Come on now.
Well, I mean, like,
that's no help.
Okay,
drugs are no good. Drugs are no good, guys. Come on.
Have you ever seen the movie Lights Out?
So what again?
No, I don't watch.
Have you ever seen the movie? Have you ever seen the movie Lights Out?
I don't think so.
So basically, this woman, she basically has an imaginary friend, but her friend kills people only in the shadows or in the dark. And it's creepy because when you have the lights on, you can't see her. When you turn the lights off, it's a tall woman figure. And at first, like she's only like the size of a kid, and the guy, the husband's at the factory, and it's those factory lights that turn on by sensors, right?
Oh my
And then all you hear is the bones cracking. She's growing to like 7 feet tall, and she's got long nails. And
Ugh.
it's creepy. It's creepy as shit. It makes your
What's it called again?
it's called Lights Out. It's so the sound audio is creepy enough. Like it sounds already creepy enough on my damn surround sound. Yeah, like
There's
I
a
want
game.
something like that. I want something like that that just doesn't have the sound or just the scariness. I want it to be creepy too.
There's a game like that on Steam. It's called Hixie or Mixie or Bixie or something like that. It's a few Chinese symbols, and then the name. It's Mixie, Hixie, Bixie, Jixie, something like that. I can't remember because I've got it. It was only like $8 on Steam. I've got it, and it's at the very bottom because it's alphabetically. It's the very bottom of my library list. And so
How
I've
dare
never
you play on PC?
You know what? You know what?
I know, right?
You know
Hey,
what?
let's
Okay.
explain that.
Look. Okay. I was talking to Dealer the other day.
I
And
was too.
I told him
Yelled
I
at
was so I was talking to Dealer, and I know he loved Wreckfest. He loved to play Wreckfest.
Yeah.
I love
Yep.
Wreckfest.
And I told him, I was like, hey man, by the way, Wreckfest 2 is in early access on Steam. Do you know what he
And
answered
it's
me
got
with?
the hands it has the hands on the steering wheel this time. They weren't even animated in the first game.
Yep. His
At least not
answer
the
to
version I
me,
played on Wreckfest 1.
Dealer's answer to
PC
me when
trash?
I said that was, I don't play on computer, boy. Oh my goodness.
He goes, I forgot you're a PC guy now. And I'm like, bro, I play a ton of games on Xbox. If the game has performance problems, I'll play it on PC. Or if it has visual problems, he's like, man, most games run at 60 now. I'm like, yeah. But
And then after that comment, he said, but I did see it was coming to Xbox, exclamation point. I'm like, man.
Yep.
But anyway, yeah, so I totally digressed off topic there. We were talking about Resident.
Right.
Look, Resident Evil. So it's gonna go into Grace Ashcroft's backstory. One where a power outage sends her and her mother into a panic before a nice old man is suffocated with saran wrap and his throat is slit. Mother and daughter have a touching moment before it seems like, well, let's just say Grace isn't going to need to buy Mother's Day cards anymore.
Oh my gosh.
February 27th, 2026 can't come soon enough. That's just the description of the Resident Evil Requiem. And apparently you see in the trailer what the reason this is happening is going to pull Grace back to Raccoon City. And I'm ready for it. I want to go back to Raccoon City.
No, sir, I don't like it.
What'd you say?
I'm scared. No, sir, I don't like it. I'm scared.
Take it away. Take it away. Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on.
I don't.
Please.
I'm scared. Make it stop.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, my buddy Mag is going to beat that game like 19 times the first week it comes out.
He will.
Oh Lord.
He's
Oh yeah.
He's pumped. He's pumped. He finally got Resident Evil 8. He got all the achievements on it on
Mag
both
will play
platforms.
Wow.
Oh,
Yep.
we got a Ghost of Yotoi live performance on that. Yep. I don't know. I said Yotoi, but give me
Ghost
a
of
break.
Yodels.
I'm a country boy from Kentucky, and you're asking me to say Japanese words. You get what you get.
You are in an intellectual robotics, and you can't say Yote.
Listen.
And it's Ninja Gaiden.
I'm going to tell you something. Okay, I am a computer and electronics engineer, but I still use duct tape to fix some things because it's the best
Oh no,
option.
that's how it is though. That's how
No,
life
but
is.
everybody says
That's what
duct tape
it
is redneck, so
Nah,
I guess that's why I use it.
that's universal. Mm-mm. My kids will tell you that.
The last thing I want to touch on from opening night live was a game that I'm actually looking really forward to. When I was a kid, I collected all kinds of comic books. I have the death of Superman. I have the birth of X-Men. I have all kinds of comic books. One of my favorite comic books was The Toxic Commando. And John Carpenter's Toxic Commando, the official
I've heard
gameplay
of that.
trailer, looks sick. I can't wait to hop in there with 3 other dudes or chicks, and yeah, it's gonna be so
it's
awesome.
the 90s.
It is, isn't it? It does.
Yeah.
It takes all its inspiration in the game from the 90s. It's gonna be awesome. God, can't wait. All right, so opening night live, 1 to 10. Colteastwood.
7?
Keep it in mind. You got to see Jeff Keighley for 2 hours.
Yeah, I do like Jeff Keighley. I mean, I don't like scoring shows, but
okay.
How about a score? I'm glad I watched it. How about that's my score?
There we
Okay.
go. Okay, that's a good one.
Fabio.
I mean, I didn't watch it whatsoever, but I think there were some, based on what I saw and based on what we talked here, I think there were some pretty interesting things that, yeah, I can give it a 6.
Bushy.
25. I thought it was all right. I thought it was pretty. It was cool.
And Drawn TJ.
I'll give it 6.5. There was games I was interested in.
I will give it a 7. I will give it a 7 because the only time that I have actually watched it was when.
You didn't even talk about the Batman game, did you?
No, he didn't talk about the Lego Batman game. I don't know why.
Oh my gosh, it was the game of the show.
It's Lego. It's
No,
It's
I want
amazing.
another. I want a new Arkham game, but
no, you're
Here's
right.
the DJ,
You're right.
DJ, here's the thing. DJ, here's
If you
the
squint
thing.
your eyes, it's
It is
going to be good.
It is a Lego game, but with the Arkham Asylum City and Night
Yeah, I don't know if
combat.
you see the trailer.
yeah,
It has
but
Okay.
it's not
for those games.
a Rocksteady game, so
Yeah,
it's not gonna be as
Okay, so
TJ, believe
No, I'm
me,
gonna-
even
so
I was
fuck you
skeptical.
then,
I was
apparently.
skeptical too. I was real
Yeah.
skeptical until I saw it. I was like, nah, I think I'm buying this day one.
I'm
Batman's my number 1 favorite hero, and I'm hard on games.
I like
Batman.
I like Batman about I like him way more than Superman, so
So, yes, I bringing the Batman game into, I apologize to everybody. I'm just trying to speed through to get to Xbox, and
I'm here to keep you in check.
Thank
Well,
you,
you did a
Colt.
bad job.
But I do
I mean, someone
remember.
has to, because
Listen, Tuesday night when I was watching Opening Night Live, I didn't get to sit and watch it the whole time. But I did leave NVIDIA Capture running with YouTube on full screen so that I could get everything from Opening Night Live. But when I came back here, when we got back from taking the kids to Scouts, I sat back here and I started to watch it. And after like this first or second reveal, I was like, you know what? I should go outside. I should go out to the living room and watch this with the wife. She's been so busy here lately. She's got a new job, by the way. She's going to be a teacher at an elementary school.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Congrats.
Thank you. She is really pumped.
Very nice.
She can't wait because she hasn't worked since she got pregnant with the twins. She got preeclampsia. She was on bed rest for a long time because one of the twins had just a single cord. Yeah. so she had to be very careful. But now
How old are they now?
They're 15.
Bro.
So she hasn't worked.
And you're getting old like me.
Yeah, dude, you're 2 years older than I am.
Yeah. I'm old as dirt.
Yeah. I think Dirt actually has us though, and I'm thankful for that.
Mm-hmm.
What? Dirt crickety?
Yeah,
No,
dirt
we're talking about actual dirt, DJ.
That's definitely the one. We're
But
talking about it.
anyway, I went out there.
He's pretty damn old, so
So I went out there, and I was sitting there, and I was like, "Hey, would you like to watch ONL with me?" And she was like, "ONL, what's that?" I said, "Opening Night Live. It's like Gamescom is like has become the replacement for E3, biggest show in the world, and they're doing the opening night live with a bunch of game reveals and stuff like that." And she's like, "Yeah, sure." And so we sat down and we started watching it. I had my recording going back here, doing the screen capture, and then opened up a new session of YouTube Premium out there, and we started watching it out there from the beginning. And we got to the Batman game, and at first I thought to myself, it's another Batman Lego game. It's another it's another Lego game from a beloved franchise. And then as I was watching this gameplay and these videos, I was thinking to myself, where's all the really corny jokes that we get nonstop, like every 10 seconds in a Lego game? It struck me as a more serious game, and it really, so I was like, okay, I may be into this. And then when the developer came out on stage and started to explain what they're doing with this game, and that is, you are starting the game as Bruce Wayne before he's had the idea of being Batman. You carry him through cool. You carry him through the development of Batman. Now, as a comic book collector, I know that this comic book that covers this is called Batman Year One. Year One was a trade paperback comic. It was about 150, 200 pages.
That's where they got the inspiration for Doom, the Dark Ages as well, by the way.
I think they animated that one too, the Year One, if I'm not mistaken.
But it takes you, it's going to carry you through the group of people that he gets in with. Their name escapes me right now. If anybody can throw it in the chat, but there's a faction.
Court of Owls?
No, Court of Owls are the ones that actually take Batman down. This is Batman coming up. They actually, because they never really go into detail in the movies or in the games how this rich kid Bruce Wayne learns all these fighting moves and how he's so good with his gadgets.
In the movie, but yeah.
They did the Nolan trilogy. He trained with Ra's al Ghul.
What is the name of it?
Ra's al Ghul is the name of the
master. Ra's al Ghul. Or Ra's.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm talking about
Ra's al Ghul. He's part of a group though. That group is
the League of Assassins or something like that.
League of Assassins Council.
That's he had Bruce had started with something different. I forgot what it was, but he got in line with them later on, not knowing that was the League of Assassins. Just like inside Batman Begins.
Yes.
Okay, and so this game is going to carry you through the induction of Batman into the life of fighting crime that he wants to do. And it's going to carry you through Batman's entire legacy. I mean, you're going to be there. The way the guy talked on stage, you're going to see the origination of the Batman Joker conflict, the Batman Penguin conflict, Mr. Freeze. You're going to see Bane. You're going to see Scarecrow. You're going to see how all this comes together. You're going to see what built the legacy of Batman. And the way that he talked about it so passionately, you could tell he was a Batman fan. it really had me pumped up. I was like, you know what? I don't care if this game is Lego or it's not Lego. And then when they showed the fighting sequences, I thought to myself, that looks like Arkham. He's fighting and countering and taking on a large circle of guys, just like I did in Arkham City, an Arkham Knight.
That's what sealed it for me.
Yeah, it's going to be good. And at the very end, I didn't see. They held off the very first joke, the very first corny Lego joke, to the very, very end, and that was Bane standing there. I can't even remember what he said now. It was so unforgettable.
He said, he goes, you're afraid of the dark. I was molded by it. I was born in it.
Right,
and then
but
he steps on a Lego.
Yes, he stepped on the Lego because you're afraid of the dark, I was molded by it was actually a line directly from a movie. That
yeah.
Like
that was the whole thing.
The whole stepping on the Lego part was
no.
Like, this game has a lot of the things that, throughout what the trailer showed, it has so much inspiration in trying to recreate the Nolan trilogy. So we see the Joker from Heath Ledger. We are seeing Batman training on the ice with Ra's al Ghul. We are seeing like Bane from what's his name again? Tom Hardy? Is that
Tom Hardy? Yeah.
Yeah, so like this is basically like the Nolan trilogy in Lego, but probably with a little bits here and there, adding Mr. Freeze, adding Penguin and stuff.
It's awesome.
It's going to be a day one for me. I can't believe I'm sitting here and I'm saying that about a Lego game. But this is going to be a day. It's a day one for me, and I'm going to get the best edition you can get. I want every character. I want everything. I want it all. Like Freddie Mercury said, I want it all. Give it to me.
One other thing, they did confirm that James Gunn is going to be one of the characters that you can play as in the game.
Really?
Because he's overseeing DC, so yeah, he's going to be in the game.
That's funny.
See, Colt, you said on your podcast, you said on the XNC Monday night that we'll end up talking about music. Well, I brought it in there.
Yeah, every time. Yeah, we got to.
Yep, Mr. Freddie Mercury. Okay. I'm not leaving anything from Opening Night Live, am I? Mr. Colteastwood, no. Moderator of the action going on in the show.
No, I mean you glossed over He-Man. That was one of the, but that's just like something I normally wouldn't be super excited about that, but it just looks so cool. Looks like it's right out of the 80s cartoon as a side scroller, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, no, I think you got it. You got it.
Yeah. Okay. So, Xbox.
You want to talk about future games.
So this morning, Xbox had their first day streaming from the show floor of Gamescom. And if anybody remembers, I was at Gamescom 3 years ago when I went over there for it was a work trip. Yes, job sent me over there to Germany, and I took a bus to Cologne, and it was pretty cool. I was on the floor, but I didn't really, I saw the people talking in front of a camera. It could have been Xbox. It could not have. I didn't recognize any of them. But a lot of experiences on the floor. It is awesome. I believe they had the most booths that they've ever had this year. They had 1,500 booths on the floor. There is no show that even comes close in this day and age since E3 that is doing what Gamescom is doing. Unfortunately, there's a big piece of water between us and that, and it's a $2,000 flight to go to Gamescom. Yeah.
Yep, it's expensive.
Yeah.
So, luckily though, Xbox, like I said earlier in the show, I'm not used to them doing a 3-hour stream, but they did. It was long. I know, because I cut all the human bits out of the gameplay you see on screen. It took me forever, and I was fast forwarding it 5 times, and yeah.
You did a good job anytime you got that done today too.
Yeah, I did it. I literally did it in like an hour and a half. I went through 3.5 hours and cut out everything.
That is such a pain in the butt work to do. And I do that when I put together big production videos. I get rid of all the talking heads and all the shots of the studio, so you're just seeing gameplay.
Dude, yeah. I tell you, the worst part of it is that, so opening night live, if I had made it to opening night live to cut all that out, shows like that are really easy because they run straight trailers that don't stop until the next talking head comes up. The Xbox show is so difficult though, because they'll sit there at a desk and they'll talk.
Yep.
And then they'll stop and they'll go to the game for 10 seconds and then they'll come back and talk for 20. And then they'll go to and then you have to cut and delete and cut and delete and cut. Oh gosh. I'm like, why can't Xbox be like everybody else and just run a straight trailer and be done with it?
They do because, for their showcase, but
yes, they do for their showcase.
No nonsense.
Gamescom and E3 were a little different, but these streaming showcases, they do just straight trailers.
I mean, it is a Jeff Keighley show above all else. So like they are going to be doing trailer BS, trailer BS, trailer BS.
No, the only part of Gamescom that is Jeff Keighley is opening night live and the pre-show.
So what the fuck did happen? Okay.
Opening night live and pre-show. The Xbox stream is put on by Xbox and Xbox only, and they sit around with the developers.
I mean, I can totally understand that there is a lot of really nice insights and info that the developers can give us. Like, if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be knowing that Double Fine Productions is working on multiple titles that are all original IPs, according to Tim Schafer himself.
Yeah, and he said that none of them have to do with Psychonauts. He said Psychonauts 2 was their sequel. They've done the sequel. And now everything that the studio is working on is new IPs, starting with Watcher. Right?
No, Keeper.
Keeper.
Come on now, come on. But like, it makes sense for them to not be working on Psychonauts because Psychonauts 2 just went through development hell since the beginning, since its crowdfunding. It took 7 years for them to finish that game, with many ups and downs to the point where they thought that the company was going to be shut down. And then they got acquired by Microsoft, this and that. You can all watch the history behind what happened with Psychonauts 2 development by watching the Psycho Odyssey documentary available on Double Fine Productions YouTube channel. It's a great watch, it's a great show. Do it so.
Daddy Microsoft Warbucks came to the rescue. They've done that a lot.
I mean,
Daddy Microsoft Bucks.
Yep. I mean, literally for their case, yes, it was kind of that.
Yeah. Well, the CEO died. Remember, the CEO died of.
What? Oh my lord! You are still thinking that Double Fine from Bethesda? You're still in that?
I forgot they bought both. They bought and then they bought also Double Fine. Yeah.
I mean, we are talking about Double Fine Productions. We're not talking about ZeniMax. Like the second time.
I don't know. ZeniMax is on my mind, man.
I can only think of that.
And you don't even play Elder Scrolls Online. What are you thinking of ZeniMax for?
Actually, I did play Elder Scrolls Online until they did the reset.
Yeah, my wife doesn't play it anymore. She ran a clan in ESO. Yeah. She said too much drama. I don't game for drama.
That's true.
But yeah, well, since we're on the topic already, I have to say, I'm really pumped up about the more that I see of of Keeper, the more I can't wait to play this game. It looks really interesting, and there's not going to be like all the story is going to be like more of an implied environmentally, and there's not going to be like nobody's going to talk. It's just going to be you're going to take it from the atmosphere and the ambiance, and you're going to know by the music what's going on, how you should feel, and what you need to do. Which, yeah, that's pretty exciting. I mean, it in a way it's kind of grounded. I mean, how can it be? No pun intended. How can it be grounded in the first place when you've got a walking lighthouse? But at least it doesn't talk. At least it's not a talking walking lighthouse. That would just be a bridge too far. Am I right? All right. Yeah.
It walking
Yeah.
too far.
I mean, like games like Keeper are, I think they are important for the industry. Of course, the game isn't out yet, but I think just the concept, the idea that we are not going to be doing just a AAA title that is going to probably have a lot of problems at release and just focus on a smaller project, but there is some passion, there's something very different from what we are all used to. I think that's really good for the industry. I think it is just like what Colt said before, like AA games and indie games are showing to everyone like what gaming is all about, because what we are seeing with following the trends AAA and trying to get the most amount of money, like what's going to in the first week make $1 bajillion, what's going to be the next Fortnite, is not working, and people are just fed up with it. So having a game like Keeper and having Double Play Productions saying that okay, we are working on multiple titles, it makes me think that every single one of those titles are probably going to be smaller projects that have a really interesting concept and that are going to be different and unique in any sort of way. It's sort of like what everyone thought about Journey when we saw before. Like who the heck thought at the time that Journey was going to be an emotional experience where you are just like surfing around the sand and listening to music.
I mean, it was a hell of a band. I love a lot of Journey songs, and I listen to them all the time. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
Journey's good.
I know exactly what you're talking about. My favorite one is "Separate Ways." Break those
Yeah.
Mhm.
chains that bind you. One night will remind you how we touched
I mean-
and went those separate ways. Sorry.
I mean, to be sorry, Don't Stop Believing to me is still the best one. I'm sorry, I can't. I can't.
That's
You
actually a
can't
really
even
good one.
compare it to me. I'm sorry. Another chicken? We're showing another farm animal? Oh no, that's not the case. For one moment, I'm like, what the hell is going on there?
The young lady last year that shot the turkey.
Okay.
I got
What is
brought.
that? What is
it-
that?
It's a lava lamp
I'm-
with a busted bulb.
I gotta fix it now.
She got to find the bulbs first.
Yeah.
Her mom put them up. Hopefully, her mom knows where they are.
Bob, was that
But
the young
anyway-
lady that shot the turkey last year? In the picture you showed me?
I didn't kill any farm animals on camera last year, sir. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I said, is she the one that shot the turkey last year?
Oh, the
sent me
picture I showed everybody?
Yeah,
Yes, that's the hunter.
gotcha. Okay.
I can't get her. I
Amazing.
can't get her. She has no problem. The second a tom comes out chasing a hen, the second he stops and freezes and looks over, she has no problem blowing his head off. But you can't get her to shoot a deer because she knows if she shot a deer, if she shot a deer, I would make her clean it right there, and she doesn't want to do that.
Oh Lord.
Oh,
Lord.
I thought she didn't want to shoot Bambi.
No, it's got nothing to do with
Oh, wow.
I'm raising country kids here. They understand that
Okay, good.
everything in God's world has its place, and
Yep.
so
If you
as long
kill
as
it, eat it.
as long as it's done with respect, it doesn't go to waste, and you do it the right way. Then, but God,
Bravo.
you get me
Bravo.
off topic.
But go on. Okay, continuing. Mr. Colteastwood, your thoughts on Keeper in terms of
Yeah.
what we saw from Gamescom and previously before?
Best game of the show. Best game of the show. Best game of the show.
I think you're
We are
Mr.
all
Colt-
eager to
Mr.
listen
Colt
to
Best
Eastwood.
game of the show?
No, I was just throwing it out there. I was being facetious. I was being facetious.
facetious. Oh, okay.
Big word. College education.
Big word.
Don't hate me.
Yeah, big
Don't
word.
hate me.
I don't think
There we go.
facetious is a big word, but okay.
You want to know what my best game of the show was?
No,
Is that what
like
you're asking?
What did
no,
you
I
think of
wanted to know
Keeper?
what your thoughts about Keeper.
Oh, Keeper. I don't know. I'm a little hit or miss with Double Fine. Half their games I love, the other half I don't really like. So Keeper looks cool. I hope it's fun, but they've got some other quirky games that people like that I didn't really like, but
Same here.
I want to play it. It's
Same
a nice
here.
looking game, and they're just a cool studio.
Like I
Mhm.
played some of Psychonauts and Psychonauts 2, and I didn't finish either
Some of it?
game. Yes, I didn't finish either game. I couldn't get into it.
Oh Lord.
Oh, Psychonauts just gets better and better the longer you play it. Like every level just gets cooler than the last.
Yes.
I could not get it didn't capture me, and I guess I didn't give it enough time, because there have been games that I didn't give them enough time, like Death Stranding. Great example. Played Death Stranding
Oh,
for
yeah.
3 hours, and I'm like, what is
Yeah, me too.
played it for 10 hours, and I'm like, oh man, I'm loving this. You know, you finally get in some action and not so much delivering, and man, this is awesome. I think that's why Death Stranding 2 is doing so much better, is because they really get you it's a lot of action packed sooner. But let's not digress into some other game, okay? Let's stay on topic.
You understand, Bob?
What?
The numbers for two last time they showed it, the sales numbers is only 1.5 million.
Oh, so you mean that it's going to only take 6 months then to come to Xbox?
It should only take 6 months to come to PC, but PlayStation probably paid for 2+ years.
Yeah.
And Kojima regrets that, I bet.
Yeah, big time. Now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll probably be sooner, maybe before Xbox. I'll tell you that much.
I don't know. Something about in response to what you said, Colt. Something about Keeper. I think it may be the premise. Like, so we all kind of already knew the premise of Psychonauts 2 because of Psychonauts 1, and I wasn't totally on board with it. But something about the premise of being a lighthouse with a bird that's afraid of the dark energy on the island, and you're a lighthouse, so you can provide light. Something about that just makes me want to play it. Yeah, and I'm really pumped. I want to know what Double Fine out. What else is they're working on? Is Double Fine maybe doing a banjo game?
No, not at all.
No,
Like,
he said they aren't going to, and they don't want to.
Oh,
like they did.
Sorry,
did confirm,
Fabio.
like years ago, saying that if they were going to be working on any sort of rare IP, Blast Corp would be their option. They wouldn't be working on a banjo game.
They said they didn't like the game themselves and they want to bury it for good. So
I mean,
What about,
the studios that are interested in working on it are, for what we know, are Toys for Bob and Moon Studios.
Yeah.
yeah, leave it for Bob's. So
Yeah, I'll have to talk to my team at Toys and
Yeah.
make sure They're taking care of you, Fabio.
I mean, you're going to be doing a KY Jelly branded with Banjo Kazooie. That's basically what.
Yeah, that's how we're gonna take the enemies out. We're gonna slip the floor up so the enemies can't get away, and we're gonna jump on them.
Sounds like a Diddy Kazooie to me, but
It's not a Diddy Kazooie. Fabio, keeper.
There's Diddy
Looking forward to
Dong
Keeper?
Racing. Yes, yes, I am. I am honestly like when I saw that, it's okay. We are finally getting the next Double Fine Productions title. I was quite excited, especially because we haven't heard anything from Double Fine since they got acquired by Microsoft in 2019. Of course, we did get Psychonauts 2, but we all knew that they were working on that as well. And before and like after Psychonauts 2, complete silence. There was nothing from them in any sort of announcements, teasers, no presence in any other events, nothing. So it was like, okay, why did they acquire the studio then? And then now, okay, we're seeing the game, we're seeing now their first game after Psychonauts 2, and hopefully in the near future we are going to be seeing each one of those multiple projects that hopefully are not going to be taking as long as to develop.
Bush, you have any aspiration to be in a lighthouse?
I mean, he is already.
Yeah, I mean he is.
It's a funny question.
Oh shit, that's a little bit dark, but okay.
That's why he's a lighthouse.
What are you talking about?
The light
He brings-
hey,
He brings the light to our group. What are you talking about?
exactly. Exactly. I don't know. I mean, god damn. God damn. You see problems with everything, TJ. I don't
He
know
does.
what's your issue there.
Okay, well, TJ, while we're at it, tell us your problems with Keeper.
I don't have any problems with Keeper. It's probably going to be a really good game. Double Fine makes good games, so I want to be surprised if it's really good. I mean, Psychonauts was really good. Psychonauts 2 was fun. So I don't see why Keeper wouldn't be fun. Unless they just shit the bed somehow, but I don't see how they could do that when Microsoft bought them and they saw something in them.
Right.
So there's obviously
Bush?
got to be a reason.
Bush, any answer on Keeper? Yes, no, maybe so.
100%.
100%. All right.
Okay,
You're with
sounds
me.
good.
Got to play it. Next on, they made a big emphasis on. They did it on. I didn't even talk about it on opening night live because I knew it was coming on Xbox's stream. Big deal about Call of Duty Black Ops 7.
Yeah, I don't care for Black Ops 7 to be
I
honest.
mean, I'm always one for. I've always said that I like Black Ops Zombies and I like Black Ops campaigns because I think that Black Ops tells a way better story than Infinity Ward did. Treyarch tells a much better story with Black Ops than Infinity Ward did with actual.
All that, okay.
Yeah, I mean, Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, Black Ops 6, even better. Black Ops 7 going to 2035. Haven't we already been here with Infinity Warfare? And nobody liked future gameplay, and now we're getting into things going on in your mind and I don't know. I think it's a bridge too far.
Battlefield's gonna take it. They're gonna take the crown from Call of Duty. Yep.
Yeah. Colt, you play Black Ops?
Yeah, Black Ops. What was the last one's called? 6. Yeah,
6
it was awesome. Yeah. I have a different opinion about Battlefield is going to kill Call of Duty. Both of them are going to sell extremely well, and I think they're going to have a crap ton of players across both of them, and one won't kill the other. One of the funny things that I've been hearing about, we're just getting the same thing over and over with Call of Duty. Battlefield's going to come in and be a breath of fresh air when literally Battlefield is amazing right now because it's doing what it's been doing for a decade. up before 2042.
Yep.
So the people are like, "Oh, Call of Duty is just rinse and repeat," and then they're excited that Battlefield has returned to form, which is, I get the thing with the stupid skins on Call of Duty. They'll never get rid of that because the skins is just a huge moneymaker. But I think Battlefield 6 is going to do awesome, and I think Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is going to do incredibly well. It'll be the top seller. It'll probably outsell Battlefield 6, and they'll both do really, really well. And so I think if you're a first-person shooter fan who likes the multiplayer games, it's double Christmas. You're getting two incredible multiplayer games, and if one is more your speed, then you're going to spend more time on the other one. I think it's a good thing. I'm excited. And I'll just play the campaign on both of them, and then I'll play a little bit of multiplayer. But I love those campaigns, especially the good ones on Call of Duty. And Black Ops Battlefield campaign sounds like it'll be pretty cool too. So
same here. Like I said on Wiseau Gamer Show last week, I haven't played the Battlefield 6 beta because it's not really my kind of jam. I'm more of a horde mode, more of a firefight guy. I like to team up with my buddies and go against increasingly hard computer opponents. Not so big on, I mean, I'll hop in and I'll play, with a group of friends, some Halo occasionally, but that's as far as it goes. And I'm always the very bottom too. I don't really got the kind of reactions that I need to play a game like that.
I mean, like, honestly, when it comes to Call of Duty and Battlefield, this like rivalry that we are seeing right now with people talking about Battlefield 6. The interesting part is that people are complaining about Call of Duty because of how much lack of identity the game has been having because of all the stupid skins that
The Nicki Minaj skin, Beavis and Butthead skin.
Yes, exactly. But like, why are they doing this?
So stupid.
Because that sells. You think that EA, out of all companies, is not going to be doing that with Battlefield? Honestly, I think that right now we are seeing like Battlefield keep its form as we would love for it to be, but eventually they are going to be trying to try to get that like sort of Fortnite money. You know what I mean? And
Well,
do
they're already talking. They're talking about in a decade they want to start making Battlefield a yearly release, and if they do that, then they're gonna. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm just gonna say it. They're gonna fuck up the franchise, and it's gonna be terrible if they they start doing that shit.
I mean,
COD
they already
started
did
doing
it
that,
without.
and
They already did it without doing.
I don't know.
yearly-
Battlefields take time to build. Call of Duty's
And-
almost every year, dude.
And 2042 took how long again?
Yeah.
What? 4 years? 3 years?
And how well was it?
Not very good.
I actually
got you.
enjoyed it. I just didn't like the bugs in the beginning. I actually enjoyed it. So, but yeah, I liked it better than Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1 was dog shit.
Okay. Flight Simulator. They did a lot with that. There's going to be a new helicopter rescue team.
Oh yeah. That's right. You know, Frank, the Flight Simulator games.
Yep.
Oh, wrong way. The Flight Simulator games are really educational, but at the same time, it's like it really does simulate life, and you really do learn a lot about being a pilot with the game. But when I saw that one, I was really excited. I thought it looked cool and something different to do in games, inside that game especially. So yeah, I thought it looked good.
I kind of, I mean, I like the direction Flight Sim 2024 is going in. And with this first update, it's apparent that they are going to hammer down that you have a job as a pilot, and this is your job, and you get to do your job, which is a lot better than just flying from point A to point B and looking at the scenery, which is all you did in the first game. But when they take one step back, or when they take one step forward, they take two steps back. So what made Flight Sim 2020 so good was it was local. I mean, all your data was local. I don't care if it took up 150 gigabytes on my hard drive. I knew what I was getting into when I installed Flight Sim and I installed all the updates. Flight Sim 2024, with it being streaming, no bueno. This game shouldn't have lag. So
It's
until
bad.
they,
It's really bad.
it is.
I still don't like the only game.
I love the first one, and I couldn't play the new one longer than 20 minutes. Flew over my city, and there was no texture for like 20 minutes. It was just green blob. And I'm like, and I have great internet. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think they realize, Colt, that if there are people in this world that are willing to sacrifice 300 gigs of their hard drive to Call of Duty because they like that type of game, then there are people that will sacrifice 150 to 200 for a Flight Sim because
Give
they
us
like
the
that
option.
type of
Would you
game.
like to use the low storage streaming experience, or would you like to have it native on your device? And you know, it'll be this much to download it, but I don't know. There's a reason why it's one of the lowest rated games of the past 2 or 3 years on Xbox.
Thank you.
Dang kids, left headphones in my car, need my keys.
Speaking of, I need to get going. Something just came up with my kids. I gotta go.
No worries, brother.
Dang it.
Yeah, I mean, well, we've been live for an hour and 50 minutes, so we can finish up without you, Colt.
Yeah, thanks, guys. It was fun being on here. Hit me up again. I'll hang out with you guys soon.
All right, brother.
Nice seeing you.
You be
See you,
good.
Okay, guys. Thanks.
Yeah,
All right, later.
Bye.
I think we bore him.
Well, no.
I think you fucking hated us.
Out of here.
No, it's not that.
He does have a life, you know, so shit happens.
Word.
Anyway, I'm gonna bring a game up. Little
Which one?
Nightmares 3 looks amazing.
Oh, Little Nightmares.
Really
I
a lot
love
of
Little
fun.
Nightmares.
Yeah, I thought that would look really good.
Was that shown during Gamescom?
No.
Yes, it was shown at the future game thing. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
That show nobody watched. Nobody watched but you. That show nobody watched but you.
It was good. It was really good. Had a bunch of games there.
Well, we could tell what he watches in the hospital bed while he's sitting there all
In
no.
the hospital in almost a year. Set my own personal record now.
That's right. We're proud of you.
I got about 15 games? There was this game that was like the Viking game, like Viking Simulator or Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but not Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That game looked good.
The name was just Valhalla, right?
Yeah, right.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla without
Not Valhalla, too, yeah.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla is so fucking old.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed Valhalla is so full too. So
Phantom Blade Zero is a Souls-like. What did they say? It was like 3 different types of games: RPG elements, and something else. I forgot what the third one was. Kaden was another game. Trying to remember what Kaden was about. I think it was the last game too. That's the messed up part. I don't remember what it was about. But that one had really grabbed my interest at the time, but not that well for me to remember, right? Metal Eden.
Great. So far, so good. Like we are just throwing random shit, and we are not understanding what you want, where you want to get go to. It's
Ninja
the
Gaiden
big.
4. How about that thing? Ninja Gaiden 4.
Yeah, Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, I can't wait to play it. Ninja Gaiden.
4 looks good.
I mean,
So-
Ninja Gaiden 4. Go on, Bob. Go on, Bob. Say so.
Yeah, Ninja Gaiden 4 looked good. It looked like a Ninja Gaiden 4, like I would expect Ninja Gaiden Guden. It looked good.
Good
Yes,
good and talk.
It's all good.
a good and talk game, but it looked the way I expected Ninja Gaiden to look in 2025. It really did.
Hmm.
I would expect nothing less from a Ninja Gaiden game in 2025 than to look the way that it looks.
What about
they've done a-
Warhammer? You see Warhammer? Anybody see
Yes.
Warhammer?
And
That
like
the new
on
Warhammer was a war.
It's
and like
Dawn
Hammer.
of War. Dawn of War.
yes,
That
yes.
looked really good.
That one of the very first real-time strategy games that I played next to Command and Conquer was a Warhammer game. And it's about time they made a new RTS. I'm excited.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't
going
like
back.
RTS that much, but I'm gonna play that one.
You
I
know
mean,
what?
going a little.
It's annoying the fact that you bring up Command and Conquer, and we know what EA did to that fucking franchise.
Fabio,
Oh,
Fabio, speak your
God.
mind. Speak your mind, Fabio.
No, like going back a little bit to Ninja Gaiden 4, like find it quite. I find it quite like miraculous the way that Team Ninja, like they managed to make such a really good campaign for people to like build up the hype and excitement for Ninja Gaiden 4, because like I think that if it wasn't for what they did this year, it wouldn't be having such a hype right now, because like for example, not saying that the game is going to be bad or that I am skeptical about it. I'm pretty sure it's going to be awesome, but like I think that for them to shadow drop Ninja Gaiden 2 Blackened, as well as for them to be releasing Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, which is the 2D game that they announced last year and
Did
that
you
got
say that
released
someone's
this year.
raging because they're bald?
Ah, my fucking lord.
That sounds like
Oh,
Mag.
no, like that's BMG actually. That's probably BMG talking here. Like I think isn't Ragebound? Isn't that the name of the game? The 2D one? Or am I saying shit
I
here?
don't know, buddy.
Yes, it's
Remember that
Ragebound.
game?
It is Ragebound. Yes, if it wasn't for those two games building the excitement for the game right now this year, I think like people wouldn't be like, holy crap, this is crazy. Like I think that they are doing a really awesome campaign. I think this is a really good strategy, and like at the same, like literally they were right. This is the year of the ninja, because not only we got Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, we are getting Gaiden 4, we are also getting Shinobi
Mm-hmm.
from Sega. So like that's really crazy. I have no idea what what's going on, but I'm liking it. I'm really enjoying it.
Speaking of RTSs,
Going back into that.
well, it's next on the list.
Yes, of course.
Tropico 7 comes out of nowhere. I knew the guy as soon as the video started. I thought, seriously? Tropico? Sure enough,
I'd like
Tropico
go.
7. Yeah.
I mean, you said it yourself. You want to play RTSs? There we go. There's
I
an
want to
RTS
play
for you.
certain RTSs. There's a
Certain.
reason. There's a reason why I haven't played Tropico 3, 4, 5, 6. Found better ones.
I mean, so you're basically saying that what you want to play actually is that Lord of the Rings game that you never stop talking about.
Was it
Battle
Battle
for Middle Earth and Battle for Middle Earth 2. You're right.
Oh yeah.
Those
Battle for Mordor,
words.
that's the one?
What? Huh? Huh?
Battle for Mordor. Battle for Mordor. Is that the one you're speaking of?
No, Battle for
No, he isn't.
Mordor,
Oh.
and no, those are different.
What
Those
Battle
aren't
for Mordor?
those aren't RTS games.
What?
Oh, that's a fantastic
there-
game. I just bought it for PC
there-
for like $8.
There's no game called Battle for Mordor. It's Shadow of Mordor.
Fabio,
It's
you
Battle
better-
for Middle
we'll
Earth,
talk in
and
the green
it's
room. All right.
Shadow of Mordor, right?
No, it's
Yes?
yeah, I said
Shadow.
Shadow. I said Shadow.
No, you said Battle.
No, I said Shadow.
No, you didn't.
I think I did. Right, Jordan TJ?
No, you
Thank
said
you, TJ. Appreciate it.
Mordor.
All right,
No.
we can move on now. So go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, we got Tropico 7. I mean, to me it doesn't look any different than all the other Tropicos. Just like Just Cause 4 to me didn't look different than any of the other Just Cause games. They just look better. They're on newer generations of hardware, and I think we're seeing that too much. Games have stopped pushing the envelope with what they offer, and they're just looking better. And Tropico is one of them. There's a lot of games that fall into that category. But yeah. Okay. Next on the list, we got a very, very long gameplay look of Chronos: The New Dawn. And I have to be honest with you, Chronos: The New Dawn from Bloober Team looks like it's everything the median needed to be, but it wasn't. Chronos: The New Dawn to me looks like a survival psychological horror game that I am really pumped to play. And it's going to be in Game Pass. All of these games are going to be in Game Pass. And I can't wait. It looks really, really good. It's really gory. It's really like edge of your seat. If I don't get this shotgun blast off, I'm dead, because they're moving in, they're getting closer. And the premise we finally got a look into the premise of what Chronos: The New Dawn is about over the last 2 days of Gamescom. Come to find out, you're a traveler, and what you are doing is when a traveler dies, there's only one traveler in the rift at a time. And when one traveler dies, another one is sent in. And this game, you are that new traveler. And when you find the dead travelers where they have died in their quest, you inherit all of their memories, their abilities, and so you're going to see a whole legacy of travelers in the campaign of this story, because you're going to see what they went in for, how they died, what's brought them to the point of the way that the shape they're in when they found you. And that's I tell you what, didn't Sony acquire Bloober Team?
No.
Blue Point, I think, is the name of the studio.
Yeah.
So Bloober Team's still independent?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. I
mean,
could have swore
isn't
they
I think so.
I could have swore they did something that
Isn't-
was only like licensed or paid for or funded by Sony or something.
Silent
they
Hill
did-
2.
They did a project with them or something.
Yes, I think that might have been as far as that went.
That's right. Bloober Team did one of their remakes, didn't they? Bloober Team did the Silent Hill remake. The
Yes,
Silent
they
Hill
did.
2 remake.
Yep, that's what it was.
And there was a lot of speculation that they may acquire them, but they never did. And now they're making a
No,
game
no.
that shows up on Xbox's show, just like Median, that was exclusive to Xbox for a while. I see a possible relationship growing there. Maybe, you know.
Microsoft should get them.
I don't care who runs studios,
No,
just as
they
you don't
should.
run them into the ground like Bungie.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Honestly, there's makes no sense for Microsoft to acquire them, I think.
We need more horror games, bud.
Yeah,
No, we don't. Xbox was never known for their horror IPs.
It is in Bloober Team's best interest to make really good games that hit hard because Embracer,
We'll sell them.
they'll sell you. They're not afraid to.
They'll go to Take-Two and say, "Hey, do you want this team? We're tired of them." Take-Two will be like, "Oh, we'll eat them up." Yeah.
Real fast.
You know what? That wouldn't be such a bad idea, honestly. If Take-Two did acquire Bloober Team, then they can mix and match with the team that makes BioShock.
Well, you know, the best thing about those Bloober Teams got the not the Bloober Team, but Tencent. It's a double-edged sword. Oh no, actually, it's a one-edged sword because the one side of the sword is good; it's not going to hurt you. The other side is going to kill you. The side that's good is that things Tencent makes, we can pretty much guarantee they're going to be on every platform.
True.
Unfortunately, they will can a studio over one bad project.
Yeah.
That's the other side.
With the studio, they'll let the studio do their thing. You know, them and Embracer, they'll let you do your thing, but you better show them something the first time. They ain't too. They don't have too much patience, if you ask me.
Hey, word. Bushido, your biggest disappointment from Gamescom so far. What did you think you were going to see that you thought that you wanted to see and didn't, or what did you see that didn't live up to your hype?
There was nothing. The reason being is I go into all the shows the same way. I don't have any expectations. I don't look for certain things. I don't listen to rumors. I just go in and whatever is there, I'm gonna try to appreciate it if it is good.
If it's not bad, it's just
try to have a clear mindset because I find that if I'm usually expecting something, I'll usually everything else after that is like, that's trash. Where's this game at? I want to see my game. And if it's not there, you know, that's the attitude I'll have. So I've learned not to do that anymore.
I mean, was it just for me that in the middle of him talking, his audio out of nowhere just went nuclear?
Did it really?
it went nuclear, but
you sounded like a totally different person. It was like you went from like to it's a bandida.
You sound like Chris Farley going like really, really low to like really high.
Like I have no idea. Like I think Bushido finally turned on his mic or something because goddamn,
he turned up the gain.
It sounds like he's using his camera mic.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, but so you had no disappointments.
No, I wasn't looking for anything, so I wasn't disappointed.
Okay. Thember, any disappointments from Gamescom so far?
Thember?
I don't know. I don't know. Shh, let him think Thember is here.
Sorry.
I was
sorry. Listen. I was.
Shh. Don't tell him. Just let him. He's bigger fits now. Come on now. Like
I think you say TJ.
We're
gonna get a whole paragraph from Timber in a minute.
No, listen. I was reading through the chat, and you know it's just a bunch of him. And so when I went to call on TJ, I called what I was familiar with at that time.
30 seconds. Everybody was like, "Wait, what did he say?"
He's special.
Oh,
Come on,
man.
let him,
All right.
let
Well,
him.
listen.
He
While
will
that
do his thing.
paragraph is being written, TJ, disappointment.
I really didn't have any disappointments. I mean, it's like we explained. It's more deep dives in the same games we already know about, like Grounded, for instance. Resident Evil, Ninja Gaiden 4. All those games, like all of them. It's like they were just deep dives. I mean, yeah, there was a couple new ones, but they're mostly indie or like ones that were like passion projects or games that that are being announced finally. But it wasn't anything like special, like anything crazy good. So I wasn't really disappointed. Like I don't expect this to be an Xbox showcase. I laughed when I was reading on X and people were like, "Oh, well, where was Gears of War?" I'm like, "Dude, do you not know how to fucking read? It says GamesCon, not Xbox showcase. Get it
Yep.
through your head." I'm like, it literally says GamesCon, meaning games. Doesn't have the publisher or aka the multi-trillion-dollar company name on it. So, yeah, it's
So
not about.
So,
I
so if it was
apologize
the
to.
if it was the publish con, then would they be able to do that criticism?
Yeah, then he would, because then it'd be just
Okay.
the big publishers and wouldn't be any indie game developers at that point. But yeah, I just blew my mind that someone said, "Where's Gears?" I'm like, it's called read the damn live stream. It literally says what it says. GamesCon, meaning games for all platforms, all different publishers, all different like small devs.
I thought the con was
It's
for convention.
oh god, it made my brain hurt when I had to read that guy's stupid
So
comment. I was like, really?
Thember is excited for Tropico 7. He said it was great, and he's hyped for that Batman game, The Legacy of the Dark Knight.
Numbers got great.
Thember,
taste.
Thember, let
I
us
mean,
know
we
what was
asked
your
for disappointment.
what was your disappointment, Thember? What did you see?
I mean,
What did you not see that you wanted to, and what did you see that didn't blow your doors off the way you thought it would or hoped it would? Because
I seriously want to know what Timber thinks.
so Bob is
That's
going to
how
tell
you
you.
talk,
Bob is going to tell you right now. Thember says he's also hyped for the Death Strolling game and Keeper. Yes.
Yeah.
Bob's biggest disappointment was I sat here for 3 hours until I finally had to just get up, walk away, and go to the doctor. I sat here hitting refresh on Best Buy's website. And you know what happened? The pre-orders never went up for the Xbox Ally. The Xbox Ally and the Ally X it now has a page on Best Buy. It has a page on developers where you can look at it and it says not available. And then you can click on a tab to notify you and put in your email address. So before then, it didn't have that. It didn't even have a page on retailers. Now it has a page, but it's not available for pre-order. And if you look online, if you search using Google, Edge, whatever, and you ask when pre-orders start, it says during Gamescom, August 20th. And that didn't happen. And so, am I getting up at 9 o'clock again tomorrow to sit through another stream?
Do you think it's going to be tomorrow, or do you think...
Well, they did. So they gave us a release date. It is August 16th. Not August. October 16th. It is October 16th will be the release day. That is when you'll be able to get your hands on it. But we know that just like all these retailers, they do pre-orders for console type items. So I just need to know when that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Good luck to you, brother.
I have a Best Buy card with 18 months, 0 interest if paid off. And I want to use it.
The black card version?
Sure, whatever that is. I'm sure you're going to tell me that it's a Best Buy card that only the rich people get.
Well,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
If you have it, especially.
Oh gosh. Fabio, I don't think you were in the show that day. I told you what how I got Fabio in the chat that day. Were you?
No.
He was not.
No.
So Fabio asked, I was like, hey guys, how's it going? And Fabio was like, oh, just great. How are you? And I was like, not too good. I woke up this morning to find $11 million missing out of my bank account.
Ah.
And
Okay.
Fabio was like, really? And I
I
gave him
actually believed it.
some
Like, for
like
fuck's sake.
believable excuse. Like, I don't know yet. The bank is doing an investigation. I'm waiting to find out. And then I told Fabio in the chat, I said, I'm still trying to convince the bank I had $11 million in there to steal in the first place.
I'm like, yeah, goddamn, that sucks, man. God, jeez. And he's like, Fabio, I'm not that wealthy. Come on.
And he was like, man, you had me going. And I said, you listen to Bushido too much when he tells you how Bobby's rich.
You know, the work
No.
ethic came in because of the whole him knowing robotics
I mean,
and then his land and all that other stuff. And I think
Bushido, you're not wrong. He is rich. I mean, he has chicken, so he can make money.
Me and Backbound came up with that together. And so we were like,
Wait.
He was like, Bobby's rich.
See? There was that mic just kicked in, dude. It sounded great. What happened?
Now it sounds like you got put through a washer. Now it sounds like shit again.
All right,
Sounded
so
great
yeah.
for that 1 second.
Hopefully I'll be able to Hopefully I'll be able to pre-order it tomorrow. I'll be pumped
Yeah,
up.
hopefully.
So, let's do our outros. Mr. Fabio Amorim, sir, tell everybody where they can find you at, and were you part of that endangered species stream done by the XPN network?
No, I wasn't able to join the XPN network stream because I was in the middle of work. Like every single day of Gamescom just happens when I am at work. There's no way for me
Yep.
to do it. But thanks, that was 100% necessary. Thanks, Apple. But like other than that, yeah, you can find me not just here on the Games Set Life podcast where we are just going nuclear on each other, talking shit to each other, but we are all a bunch of good assholes that like each other, I think, or maybe not. I don't know. I still need you say TJ is the first one to confirm it. Like, God damn it. I'm just seeing TJ say, yeah, you motherfucker, son of a fucking. But like, yeah, and you can find me not just on the Game Sala podcast. You can find me on the XPN Network YouTube channel as well as website. I just released my second game review of a little indie game called Zombies Overloaded. You can find me on Twitter as FPOAmarine97 as well as on Xbox as Buffalizer8. And sometimes you can find me also as a panel member of the Wasted with Wise podcast, which sadly I won't be able to join this week again.
Say his name and he appears.
that was it. I thought you go play the rest of it.
Thanks.
So I can lay something down on that track.
I like that. Keep playing it. Sounds like Tron.
No, I was just playing around with a little soundboard.
Yeah.
Bob just paid for Discord Nitro.
Yes, I did. I'm playing other people's stuff. I like it.
Sounds
I
good.
like it. I like it a lot.
Great.
Okay. A lot.
A lot.
And
Mr. And what were you saying?
Timber, talk with us. Come on.
See,
I want to get them
PlayStation just.
rolling
Oh
too,
yes, PlayStation raised their prices in the United States to match
though.
that
my
of
fuck.
Xbox.
We're in the middle of the outros. We're not talking about that. Fuck off.
Okay, yeah, Mr. Bushido, sir.